Hello, it's me, mpknife, back again with another recorded episode of the 100-Line Last Defense Academy. We are still on the killing game storyline. It's day 48. More friends died. Pretty rough out there. We just defeated 2 more commanders, so I mean, it goes with something, but I mean, still don't really have a way to defeat the killing game. Yugama's cooking something up. Apparently. We'll see. Let's jump in. Day 48. Ding dong bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 48th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your...
It's morning. My body still felt heavy and unrested because of yesterday's tumultuous activities. Nozomi was severely injured by a commander, and Moko sacrificed herself to save her. One of the worst days of my life. The day the fate of the anti-sponsor alliance took a turn for the worse. Moko. There was no time for me to grieve her death yesterday, so all of that sadness that I pushed down came bubbling to the surface this morning. I still couldn't believe how suddenly our mood maker had met her demise. Please let her be the last. I've had to endure an irrational amount of distressing situations for the last 48 days. I desperately hoped nothing bad would happen in the next 50. But the moment I made that wish... I could somehow feel in my bones that this call was going to lead to trouble. But I also knew I couldn't ignore the bell no matter how much I wanted to. It's just what great team leaders do. Right, Moko? Reluctantly, I got up and opened the door. Takumi, I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but... What now? Nozomi's condition suddenly deteriorated this morning. What? I thought she was doing better yesterday. Her physical wounds have almost completely healed since we injected her with the concentrated cryptoglobin. However, other symptoms started showing up this morning. High fever, difficulty breathing, pale and clammy skin. All symptoms of an active viral infection, but I couldn't find any virus in her blood. I have no idea what's causing them. High fever and difficulty breathing? The pieces immediately clicked into place in my head. It must be rejection symptoms. Rejection? What are you talking about? Well, Nozomi's different from us. I was left with no choice but to tell Yugamo Nozomi's secret. I get it now. Something like graft versus host disease, then. That commander's blood we injected yesterday is starting to attack the host's body. Yeah. Her body isn't compatible with cryptoglobin. I should have thought of that before we injected her with it yesterday. No need to be so hard on yourself. It was the best choice out of a dearth of options. So, how do we suppress these rejection symptoms? What's needed to suppress cryptoglobin rejection symptoms is more cryptoglobin. We'll have to kill another commander and get her to absorb the cryptoglobin if we want to save Nozomi. But there are only 2 commanders left. Where would we even find them? There's no time. We have to go out and look for them right now. I grabbed my infuser and was about to fly out of the room when... Wait, Takumi. Yugamo pulled me back by the collar of my shirt and almost knocked the wind out of me. Alright. Okay, we're good. There's no need to go out and send yourself to an untimely death, when we already have a commander right here with us. We do? Yes. Someone extremely pliant and well-behaved, unlike the other commanders. I have a feeling she may even offer her blood without a fight, sparing us the need to kill her. A commander like that doesn't exist. I suddenly realized who he was talking about. He was right. We did have a commander right here with us. In a courtyard prison cell. Ava may be willing to share some of her blood with us. Yeah, that's what I thought. I am absolutely not giving anyone my blood. Despite explaining the situation to Ava and asking her to share some blood with us, I was coldly rejected. Please, we really need your blood to save Nozomi. Have you not been listening to a word I said? The god we worship prohibits the consumption of divine blood. I would no longer be a servant of God if I violated this commandment. I did, in fact, vaguely recall her saying something like that. It's just this once. Surely your god wouldn't get that angry. Don't be stupid. Once is all that's needed. There are no second chances. That is what faith means. It seems like it would be impossible to convince the devout Ava to break her faith. Unless... Ava, if you agree to give us some of your blood, I'll give you the key to your prison cell. You said you have a daughter, right? Her name's Commune or something? Think about it. You can free yourself and go see your beloved Commune again. I can't believe you're trying to exploit my love for my daughter to your own benefit. You disappoint me. I'm in no position to be picky about my methods. I need your blood to save Nozomi. So please, Ava, please save my friend. Ava lowered her eyes as an agonized look spread over her face, like she was trying to process a difficult thought. Very well. You can have some of my blood. Ava. But I can't be the one to hand it over. You'll have to take it from me yourself. I was pinned down and forced to give up some of my blood after putting up a valiant fight. Can that be the official story? Yeah, let's go with that. It was probably the best compromise she could make based on Ava's faith. We'd have to bring Nozomi here for that scenario to work. Quickly went back to Nozomi's room and brought her to the cage with help from Yugamu and the others. Can you walk, Nozomi? Where's Moko? I must save her. Nozomi was delirious from her fever. She was still living through the battle of that day, still trying to save her friend. Thanks for agreeing to help, Ava. Now Nozomi will have a fighting chance thanks to you. Dispense with the formalities and move her inside the cage quickly. When we went into the cage, Ava took off the suit she was usually clad in. She exposed her neck, probably to make it easier for Nozomi to suck her blood. Does anyone have a blade to cut my neck with? At that, Yugamu took out his knife and made a thin cut on Ava's neck with it. Blood started trickling from the wound. Nozomi, here. Bite on Ava's neck. You'll feel better after drinking her blood. Man, this is crazy. We pushed Nozomi closer to Ava and positioned her lips near Ava's neck. And then... Nozomi bit on Ava's neck and started sucking her blood ravenously. She might have instinctively felt she would get better by drinking this blood.
She's drinking too much!
Nozomi was so focused on drinking up the blood, she had literally latched herself onto Ava's neck. As soon as she said that... Mom, I'm sorry. She blurted out something completely unexpected.
I'm sorry for falling sick so easily. Don't worry, though. I can still go on. I'll help you and make sure your experiment goes well. So, it's okay. I can handle the injections. Even if I'm not feeling well, let me help, Mom. I'll be useful. So, please, don't die!
Nozomi?
Absorbing Ava's blood might have overstimulated her, and she was clearly confused. She seemed to have mistaken Ava for her mother, and kept crying and pleading for her not to die. She was likely remembering how her mother had killed herself after her cryptoglobin project was shut down.
You're
being experimented on by your own mother? No! Do not agree to it! You'll just end up hurting yourself!
Ava was making desperate attempts to warn the tearful Nozomi, frantically telling her not to go along with the experiments. It almost seemed like she was talking directly to Nozomi in the past. Could it be that Ava was seeing into her memories?
No! Mom! Don't go! Don't leave me!
She's no mother to you. No daughter should be expected to make sacrifices for her mother.
Nozomi and Ava held each other tightly and cried loudly, until suddenly, they both fell unconscious at the same time. The next morning, I immediately headed to the courtyard as soon as I woke up. Nozomi was resting in her room, and while I was concerned about her, she was being well tended to by Tsubasa and Kiyoshika. Ava, on the other hand, was alone in her cage. As her caretaker, it was my duty to look after her. Morning, Ava. How are you feeling? Like absolute crap, that's how. How much blood do you think I lost yesterday? One glance and I could tell that Ava was borderline anemic. Maybe I should bring her some iron supplements later. My dear Nozomi drank me like I was a pack of fruit juice. I'll have to lecture her about her table manners later. Ava's affectionate tone of voice was throwing me a little off kilter. Ava, did you just call her my dear Nozomi? I did. What's wrong with that? I'm not trying to say it's wrong. Don't you give pet names to your relatives? That's how we do things around here, at least. What? When did Nozomi become your relative? What do you mean? She consumed my blood. We're literally blood relatives now. Well, some people would see things that way, I suppose. This had to be some sort of cultural gap. Wait, school invaders have culture? Takumi, I relived Nozomi's life yesterday. I saw every scene of Nozomi's past in vivid detail, as if I was there. Thought it might have been something like that. Directly consuming Ava's blood briefly connected Nozomi's mind with hers. I could not believe what I saw in her memories. She was experimented on by her very own mother. Nozomi did tell me about that herself. Her mother had been researching cryptoglobin, and she experimented on Nozomi. There was so much fear, pain, and agony. Why wouldn't there be? They were basically injecting divine blood into the body of a still-growing child. It was cruel. Downright cruel.
What mother in her right mind would do such a thing to her own flesh and blood?
I ain't gonna argue with you there, creepy lady. Ava punched the floor of the cage in genuine anger. But Nozomi didn't hate her mother despite what had been done to her. In fact, she blamed herself for not being useful enough, even though she did nothing wrong at all. Such a meek and obedient girl she was. She loved her mother so much, and what did that ungrateful woman do? Instead of reciprocating Nozomi's love, she went and hanged herself. Her mother hanged herself, huh? The person who discovered her dead body was probably... Foolish woman. So what if your project failed? You had a daughter who loved you so much. What else did you need? Yes, she was a fool. Children are innocent creatures full of unconditional love for their parents. And Nozomi still loves her mother, even if that love will never be reciprocated. If she were my dear daughter, I would protect her with my life. Just then. Good morning, Ava. And Takumi. Nozomi, you're feeling better already? Yeah, I've made a complete recovery thanks to Ava's blood. Ava, I'm here to thank you for saving my life. I don't remember the details, but I heard I drank a lot of your blood. Sorry about all the stress I put you through. You're looking kind of pale. Is it because of what I did? I didn't give you my blood because I wanted to save you. I did it for myself. Still, I'm thankful, and I'll definitely repay you. You protected me, and now it's my turn to protect you. This time. This time. This time. This time. Nozomi? I'll protect you.
Mommy?
Mommy? Oh. Sorry. That was a mistake. It didn't seem like a simple case of mistaken identity to me. Could it be that, just like how Ava felt empathy for Nozomi, Nozomi was feeling empathy for Ava as well? Takumi, if you don't mind, I'd like to be Ava's caretaker from now on. Since she's feeling unwell because of me, it's only right that I be the one to nurse her back to health. That's nice of you to offer, but Ava's leaving today. That was the condition for giving you blood. About that, actually, I've decided to stay for a little while longer. It's too dangerous for me to be wandering around outside when I'm not in top condition. I'll care for you until you get better. I can whip up a pretty nutritious porridge dish. That's so then, Takumi. I'll take that key. Hey, wait. Nozomi snatched a key to the hut out of my hands and clutched it tightly with a smile on her face. You can count on me. I know exactly what a recovering patient needs. I'm a veteran at this frail and sickly thing, after all. Nozomi's excitement was somehow making me feel all the more uneasy about the situation. I could only hope that what she felt for Ava was purely gratitude, and nothing more.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks, you're halfway there, like a lizard on a chair. You're stepped in blood so far, returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now. In honor of the occasion, I've also prepared, I'll give them to you in person.
And thus began our 50th day at the Academy, and the 8th day of round 2 of the Invader Hunt. I'd called for the members of the Alliance to gather in my room for a meeting first thing in the morning, in order to discuss the future of the anti-sponsor alliance. Losing Moko was a painful blow. We'll never stop grieving her. But we can't lose ourselves to despair. Moko didn't sacrifice herself for us to do that. She desperately wanted us to keep living. Lady Moko was a woman of integrity. She always put our interest ahead of her own. By living on like she wanted us to, we become living proof that Moko made a mark on this world. That's right. We have to keep living. And for us to do that... Yugamu, how are the preparations for the assassination coming along? Smoothly. I have it on good authority, mine really, that the sponsor will be dead and buried before round 3 begins. Exactly as I planned. Good. That means our objective remains the same. We need to stay out of last place so that none of us gets executed. To just survive. That's our only objective. Let's work toward that goal as a team. At my encouragement, everybody agreed with loud and firm voices. Moko is no longer with us, but we could still help each other to go on. Victory would be ours as long as we survived round 2. But there was just one thing I was concerned about. Sir Takumi, Lady Nozomi did not show up for the meeting. She wasn't in her room. She's most likely bringing breakfast to Ava. Nozomi had been spending a lot of time with Ava since yesterday, even though this was a critical period for us. I'll go get her. The rest of you can return to your rooms to prepare for the hunt. After dismissing the group, I headed to the cage in the courtyard, and there I saw...
Say ah!
Nozomi, I can feed myself.
Sure you can. But there's no need to act tough around me. Come on, say ah!
What's going on here, Nozomi? Oh, morning, Takumi. Can't you tell? I'm nursing Ava back to health. I made a special convalescent omelet porridge. It's super effective. Nozomi's home cooking. I wish I could have some too. No, wait! Why is she making special food for a captured prisoner? Do you like it, Ava? It could do with less salt, and just less seasoning in general. Your cooking skills need some work, Nozomi. Oh, come on. You're being too harsh on me. I spent a lot of time on this, you know. Flattery benefits no one. Start working on those cooking skills now, or you'll never be able to get married. Who cares about getting married? There you go, being stubborn again. Never mind. Give me my second mouthful now, before the food cools. You see, it's edible after all. What was I looking at? Some wholesome scene from a slice-of-life soap opera? Ava was treating Nozomi like her child, but that was because she had given Nozomi some of her blood. As for Nozomi, she seemed to have developed a sort of kinship with Ava all of a sudden. Actually, this wasn't just kinship. More like... Nozomi, we're all going outside to earn some points after this. You should come along. Huh? Sorry, Takumi. I'm not going outside today. I don't feel completely well yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did just recover from your sickness. You should rest today. Yeah, please let the others know as well. Well, we have 7 more days until the end of round 2. 1 day shouldn't hurt. After that, we went outside without Nozomi to earn some more points.
Any itchy spots I can help you with today, madam?
The top of my head, maybe. Yes, that's the spot. Nozomi, you sure know how to make a woman feel pampered.
Your scalp feels really stiff, madam. Shall I give you a head massage?
And that was the scene I was presented with when I went to the courtyard this morning to fetch Nozomi. Nozomi, what's going on this time? I'm washing Ava's hair for her. She's sick and needs some help with her hygiene. I feel so refreshed. A prisoner getting a spa day is simply unheard of. This is pure bliss. Nozomi was becoming way too attached to someone who was basically being held captive. Unfazed by my astonishment, Nozomi started blow-drying Ava's hair cheerfully. She smiled so happily, like an ordinary little girl. In the end, Nozomi didn't join us for that day's hunt either. Something needs to be done about this. And that's why I think Nozomi's becoming way too attached to Ava. When the Alliance gathered in my room first thing in the morning, we started discussing Nozomi's recent behavior. I feel like this has gone beyond mere gratitude to Ava for saving her life. What's making Nozomi so obsessed with Ava? Maybe it was because she consumed Ava's blood directly by mouth, while also being in physical contact with her. Unspoken biological data was shared somehow, and a strong bond was forged from that. It's quite likely. Ava even admitted that she saw Nozomi's memories. Maybe Nozomi saw Ava's memories as well? Such sophisticated concepts are beyond me, but I do observe that Lady Nozomi seems to be seeking a mother figure in her life. A mother figure? Lady Nozomi has the tendency to be drawn toward women who are intrinsically maternal. Take Lady Moko, for example. Whenever the two of them were together, Lady Nozomi always exuded great joy. Moko is the very definition of maternal. Or should I say, a mother hen? So in order to fill the void Moko left behind, Nozomi has become attached to Ava, someone who is equally as motherly. Alright, I think that's enough psychoanalyzing Nozomi for today. The more important thing is, how do we get her away from Ava and convince her to return to the battlefield? As things stand now, there are 2 methods we can try. The first is to drive Ava out of the academy immediately. The second is to just kill her on the spot. No killing! I feel bad if we did that. And how do you feel about Nozomi's precarious position on the leaderboard? She's currently second to last. It won't be long before she falls into last place if she keeps refusing to take part in the hunt. Yagami was right. Nozomi didn't have much time left to rectify the situation. She kept fawning on Ava and becoming unreasonable about joining the hunt. We might eventually have to take drastic measures. I'll go talk to her one more time. Ask her to think seriously about earning more points so that we can survive the second round together. So I headed to the cage in the courtyard to do just that. I thought I would be greeted by the sight of Nozomi playing house with Ava again. However...
I hate you, Ava! You're just trying to be mean now!
I am not! Everything I said was for your own good!
Stepping into the courtyard, I immediately heard loud bickering coming from the direction of the cage.
Shut up! Shut up! You don't know anything about me!
Wait, Nozomi! I'm not done yet!
Nozomi ran from the cage and straight out of the courtyard with tears in her eyes. Quickly went over to the cage to ask Ava what had happened. What happened, Ava? I saw Nozomi crying. Yes, because I told her what needed to be said. And what was that? I told her frankly her mother was a piece of incorrigible trash, and she should stop loving someone like that. Oh, that's a really sensitive topic for her, Ava. She's been struggling with her feelings for her mother. Of course she'd be upset to hear you say all that. So you don't think her mother's a piece of trash? We're talking about someone who subjected her own daughter to live experimentation, you know. No, that's not what I meant. The waste of breath who ended herself after her project was shut down without sparing a single thought for the daughter she tortured through those very experiments? Okay. When you put it like that, I admit she does appear to fit the definition of human trash. Still, it wasn't what you said, but how you said it. Someone had to tell her the ugly truth, or else her pain would never end. Nozomi still loves her mother, so he blames herself for her mother's suicide. Poor girl. I must free her from this suffering. It was true that telling Nozomi the truth would be good for her in the long run. But people usually avoided such conversations. Nobody wanted to be hated by their friends. You're so strong. Are you sure? Aren't you afraid she might hate you? Ava. Does she hate me now? I don't know. She probably hates me now. I made her cry. I'm always like this, even with commune. I'd get agitated, say things I shouldn't, and then we get into a big fight. Someone like me is just not cut out to be a parent. Takumi, do you happen to have some alcohol lying around? Drown my sorrows with me tonight. And teach me the right way to raise Nozomi. Why would there be alcohol lying around? Telling the truth as it was and then bursting into tears afterwards. Talk about mood swings. How did she ever become a commander? I'll go check on Nozomi. I headed for Nozomi's room with the intention of using this chance to drive a wedge between her and Ava. We were in the middle of a war and killing game. This was no time for anyone to be playing happy families with a prisoner. Oh, Takumi. I'm sorry you had to see all that just now. Yeah, about that. What happened, actually? Do you mind telling me? I need to keep tabs on everyone because I'm technically team leader, so... No, I don't mind. This might take a while, so come in. I need someone to vent to right now, anyway. Nozomi gestured for me to step inside her room, and then... And then Ava was so mean to me. She wouldn't stop complaining about the soup I spent so much time making. She said it was bland, tasteless, and needed more seasoning. And to top it all off, she said nobody would ever marry me if I kept cooking like this. She's so old-fashioned. Things like that don't matter these days. I listened to Nozomi vent for much longer than I had expected. I was honestly surprised to see this side of her. I'd always pegged her as the grounded, long-suffering type who never complained. I could deal with her grumbling about me, but this time she went after my mother. She called her a trashy researcher who experimented on her own daughter. Wasn't that mean of her? She doesn't even know the whole story. Yeah, that was mean of her. She went too far. I decided to use this as an opportunity to drive a wedge between the two of them. I'm not surprised she's so heartless. She's a true blue school invader. She's only acting human-like to lull us into a false sense of security before she... Don't you dare talk about Ava like that! She raised her voice so suddenly I thought my eardrums might burst. What's gotten into you? You started talking bad about her first. I have the right, but I won't stand for hearing anyone else speak ill of her. Complaining about her and then turning around to desperately defend her? It was almost like Nozomi thought she was... You're being weird, Nozomi. Ava's not related to you or anything. I know you're emotionally attached to her because she saved your life, but there have to be boundaries. This is neither the time nor place to be playing family with an invader. You'll die if you don't start focusing on the hunting game now. Nozomi lowered her eyes sadly, but I had no intention of holding back. I will keep urging her to stop this charade until she comes to her senses. The night I received Ava's blood, I had a dream. What dream? A dream where I relived Ava's life. So I was right. Nozomi saw Ava's memories too. Ava never wanted to become a soldier, but she had to live up to the expectation of those around her because she was born with the power of cryptoglobin. Elevated to the status of a hero, she fought battle after battle while thinking in her heart, if only I could just hurry up and die. I was surprised to learn that Ava had felt that way. However, she stopped trying to seek death after one fateful day. The day she adopted her daughter. Kamien. Yes, Kamien. She's the daughter of Ava's dead older brother, so she's technically her niece. Ava's life changed completely after she adopted Kamien. Nozomi grabbed a pen and started drawing what looked like a face in a notebook. Was this the Kamien we were talking about? Kamien was a bright young prodigy and refused to listen to Ava at first. She would mock Ava disrespectfully and cause her a lot of headaches. Ava was about to give up. She had no idea how to handle Kamien. Until one night, Ava found Kamien secretly crying by herself. She wailed and cried for her mommy and daddy, just like a normal child. No, Kamien had always been a normal child. Once Ava realized that, she held Kamien in a tight embrace and made a promise. She promised to put aside Kamien's status as a child prodigy and treat her the same way a real parent would. She promised to love her to the end, like she was her own flesh and blood. That must be why Ava was so desperate to keep living, even if it meant being taken prisoner. She didn't want to leave Kamien alone in the world. Ava's feelings for her daughter are genuine. That's why I felt comfortable enough speaking my mind to her. I should have been that way with Mom. If I'd just been honest with her about my feelings, she wouldn't have... I know you feel guilty about what happened to your mother, and I won't deny that the affection you feel for Ava is real. But can't you do all that after surviving the second round? You're in second to last place at the moment. One wrong move and you'll be executed. So please, Nozomi, join the game tomorrow and start earning points. Nozomi, why won't you look at me? I've misunderstood the school invaders. I used to think they were nothing but heartless monsters. But they're not. They have family and loved ones too, like I saw in Ava's memories. And that's why... She looked at me with determination and said,
That's why I won't fight the invaders anymore. I will be the one to die in the second round.
Okay. Uh-oh. Do not be absurd, Lady Nozomi. You mustn't be the one to die. You have to reconsider, Nozomi. We'll all be safe as long as we survive the second round. In the morning, I visited Nozomi's room with Tsubasa and Kiyoshika in tow. I asked them for help to dissuade Nozomi from her decision, but... I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not changing my mind. Nozomi stood firm in her decision, and eventually... her name on the leaderboard fell to last place. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Why does it seem like everything that can go wrong is going wrong? Is there no way for us to convince Lady Nozomi to change her mind? Nozomi was hiding in Ava's cage today with no intention of joining in the hunt. She was already in last place and would be executed by the sponsor at this rate. The second round lasts until day 57, right? That's just 4 more days, including today. We should just force her to come with us whether she wants to or not. Of course, if we can drag her to the hunting ground. Yeah, even if she doesn't participate in any battles, she'll still gain some points through the point sharing system. There was a way to gain points without laying a finger on any invaders. Anyone present during a battle receives a percentage of the points earned. Alright, we'll head back to school, grab Nozomi, stuff her in a bag, and drag her out. I volunteer to be the one to bind up Lady Nozomi. I'll make her look absolutely perfect in a diamond body harness. TMI about your bondage fetishes? Let's just hurry up. We rush back to school with every intent to kidnap Nozomi and drag her onto the battlefield with us. It would be heavy-handed, but I wasn't beyond stooping to morally ambiguous actions to save a friend. That was how desperate I was feeling at the moment. We were so focused on saving Nozomi that we failed to realize something very important. Desperation was the name of the game for everyone right now, and that included Takamaru's team. The moment we entered the courtyard after returning to school, we were greeted by an unbelievable sight.
What?
Nozomi was covered in blood. She stood in front of Ava's cage with her weapon in hand, confronting Ima and Kako.
Miss Kirafuji, are you ever going to move out of the way? We have business with Ava, not you. My dear sister needs to take her life to secure her position. Imagine how many points we can gain by dragging a commander outside and killing her. Won't you spare a thought for my dear sister's life?
Please, Nozomi! Give me the key to the cage! I don't want to die!
No. I'm not letting you have her.
Just run away, Nozomi. You'll die if you lose any more blood. I'll be fine.
Get away and heal yourself! I can't. I'm not running away. This time. This time. This time. This time. I'm going to protect Mom! Ah!
What do you lily-livered cowards think you're doing to Lady Nozomi? Nozomi, are you okay? Guys, please protect Ava with me. She collapsed on the spot as soon as she had finished her sentence. We ran over to her and turned around to face Takamaru's team. Hey, care to explain what's going on? What happened to your policy against hitting women, huh? What's wrong? Say something! I ain't got no choice. Ima and Kako are under my protection now. I gotta step up. Kako's in deep shit and desperate times call for desperate measures, you getting me? I'd stop at nothing to save the asses of those belonging to me. Even if I have to kill Nozomi, I'll fucking do it! It was as if something broke in my head at that moment. Or it may have been the sound of me severing my bonds with Takamaru's team. I thought you were better than this, but now I know you're just trash. Somewhere deep down, I still held out hope that I could perhaps reconcile with Takamaru and the others someday. But now that possibility had been completely crushed. This place is too small. Let's settle this in the schoolyard. The winner gets to decide what to do with Ava. What do you say? Hell yeah. Bring it on, Takumi. You know I hate beating around the bloody bush. Always knew it'd come down to a raw fist fight between you and me one day. And that day's today. Ava, take care of Nozomi until we're done. Let her drink some of your cryptoglobin if you're up for it. I will. Bring her to me quickly. We left Nozomi with Ava and moved to the schoolyard where the battle between friends began. Is this actually a fight? What's... okay.
Don't hold back just because they're friends. They're out for our blood.
Not if we spill theirs first.
We can just use the revivomatic if anyone dies, but the idea of killing a friend is still uncomfortable.
Anyone lifting a finger against a maiden belongs to the lowest rung of existence in the warrior code. The holy Jumanji's blade shall smite all such lowlifes. Prepare for divine punishment.
Alright.
Let us begin. Yeah! Two arms! Flash!
I got sloppy!
Onward! Banzai!
I'm sorry, sister dearest.
Time for me to move. Does this do it for you?
Damn. I'm trash.
Here goes.
So
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let us begin.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girly.
Two arms!
I'm gonna do 2 of these just in
to
case.
keep it together.
Onward.
I don't want to be stunned, but
I can't go on.
yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was a little rude. How the fuck do I get 7,300 BP from that? Jeez. After our victory, we brought Takamaru, Ima's, and Kako's bodies to the Revivomatic. Once the revival process started, we hurried back to the courtyard to check on Nozomi's injuries. There, we saw...
It's okay, Nozomi. You'll be okay. Come on, drink my blood.
Ava was trying to share some of her blood with Nozomi. Nozomi was in the stupor, but she frantically suckled on Ava's blood as directed, looking almost like a nursing child.
I protected you.
Nozomi cried as she held tightly onto Ava.
I protected you this time, Mom. I've always wanted to protect you.
I appreciate it, Nozomi. But there's no need for you to do that anymore. It's the duty of a mother to protect her daughter, and never the other way around. So promise me, you'll protect yourself from now on, because you are my beloved daughter.
After that, we carried an unconscious Nozomi to her room and called on Yugamu to treat her. We were deeply indebted to Ava for saving Nozomi's life more than once. But now that this had happened, we couldn't let her stay in school for much longer, so we decided to. This is good enough. Thank you for seeing me off. Okay. Farewell, Ava. We released Ava from her cage that very day and allowed her to leave the school. Here, some food and water for your journey ahead. And your mask as well. And your mask as well. That was a gift from your daughter, right? I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me. I didn't think I would ever be able to return home alive. What are your plans, Ava? Will you rejoin the Invader Army? No, I can't go back to being a soldier. I failed to carry out my infiltration mission and even got captured. The army views me as a shameful traitor now. Infiltration mission? You see, there's a bomb inside my body. My mission was to get close to everyone as a captive and then blow myself up, taking all of you with me. All of us? Including yourself? What's the point of that? I had no choice but to agree to it. My daughter's future was at stake. Commune's future? My daughter is a young prodigy. She already made a name for herself as a scientist despite her tender age. Unfortunately, her bright mind attracted the attention of the army. They forcefully appointed her as a military researcher and made her develop fearsome weapons for them day in and day out. In order to free her from that anguish, I had to help bring an end to this war. And killing us all would have done that. But weren't you afraid? You were going to die as well. I didn't mind. I knew it would grant my daughter the freedom she so deserved. And I was prepared to die for that, wearing the mask that she had made for me, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill you, because I gained one more daughter here. Weird. Ava chose to abandon her suicide mission after growing close to Nozomi. As a result, she no longer had a place in the army. Ava, do you have anywhere to go? You don't have to worry about that. I've prepared a safe house specifically for situations like this. My daughter and I will be hiding there for a while. I was hoping I could bring my other daughter along with me as well, but I don't suppose you would agree to it. Nope. Sorry, but that won't be happening. Nozomi's a precious friend of ours. That is a shame. Ava looked down with a tearful expression. Parting with Nozomi was clearly painful for her. Nozomi will be sad to see you suddenly gone when she wakes up. Yeah, but it's not like this is goodbye forever. We'll meet again someday, as long as we're all still living. Indeed, I'm sure we will meet again. If the war comes to an end someday, I'll certainly be inviting Nozomi to my house.
Tell Nozomi that I'll come back for her.
With those parting words, Ava left the Last Defense Academy. See ya! Turning around several times to stare wistfully at the school as she did. Please do not brainwash my wife, thanks. Okay, we're just skipping days. Oh, Ava left? Nozomi woke up 2 days later thanks to everyone's round-the-clock care. She didn't seem too upset when told that Ava had left the school. That's great. Now she'll be able to reunite with Commune. Family should always stick together. I'm really happy for her. I'm sorry we released her while you were asleep, Nozomi. Don't be. It was about time I gave her back to Commune. As long as she's happy, I have no regrets. Now I can die in peace. She said she'll come back for you. What? She's determined to reunite with you one day. Oh, and to adopt you as her daughter, too. Ava wants to adopt me? I'm not letting that happen. She would be so heartbroken, thinking she could reunite with her daughter one day, only to learn that you had already been killed. Nozomi, are you really going to die and leave her behind? Surely you, of all people, would understand what it feels like to be left behind by a beloved relative. Are you really going to inflict that same pain onto Ava? Please, Nozomi, can't you put your feelings aside for now and join the hunt for the 2 remaining days? I'd be sad if you died too, you know. Nozomi was silent. You seemed to be thinking hard about something. She must have been weighing her options in her heart. Would her resistance to killing invaders outweigh her desire to see Ava again? After what seemed like forever, Nozomi finally came to a decision. Alright, I'll do it. I'll rejoin the hunt so that I can see Ava again. Upon hearing her declaration, we immediately sprang into action. The Alliance members gathered in my room for an emergency meeting. The topic of discussion, how to get Nozomi out of last place. The main issue is the point difference between Nozomi and Kako in 8th place. Nozomi stopped hunting for a whole week, so the gap is bound to be significant. And we need to close that gap by tomorrow. Kako would be frantically trying to gain more points as well. It was unlikely we could close the existing gap using the usual hunting methods. Was there a way for us to earn a large amount of points quickly? Or were our hands tied? If only there were a nest of metal slimes congealing somewhere nearby! Those blobs are perfect for EXP farming! That's not the sort of game we're discussing right now, Kyoshika. Wait, that's it! What? Of course. If the enemy won't come to us, we'll just have to go to them. We can attack one of their bases. There should be a commander there, and it'll be worth a lot of points. Sounds like you have a particular base in mind. Yes, we infiltrated and destroyed it in my future. That's why I'm sure we'll find a commander there. If we kill them, the points will come rolling in. Where is that base located? Southwest of the school, if memory serves. I roughly remember how to get there. It's quite a distance away, But it shouldn't take long if we take the school bus. It's too dangerous to just walk onto an enemy base. I'm not worth the risk. You absolutely are. Every warrior aspires to lay down their life for a friend in need. In fact, why are we not leaving now? I'll drive. Help me get it ready, guys. All of us immediately headed to the parking lot and prepared the bus for departure together. The engine's good to go. The tires are ready for the road. Hop on board, everyone. As we were climbing on the bus. Where the hell do you think you're going, Takumi? Takamaru, what are you doing here?
Hey!
Saw y'all running around like chickens with your heads cut off. Knew you had to be up to something, so I watched you. And here I am.
Hey!
So where the hell are y'all headed? Where there's a commander, I bet? Take us with you. I ain't letting you guys hog all the points for yourselves. Buzz off, Takamaru. Unless you want me to kill you again. Max capacity for this bus is 5, so I'm afraid we can't take more passengers. Be gone, foul fools! Your wretched feet would pollute the floor of this bus. We stood protectively in front of the bus as we faced Takamaru. I'd watch my tone if I were you.
Hey.
What makes you think we'll just leave this bus leave if we aren't allowed on it? Maybe I'll shoot out the tires with my rifle. Ima and Kako popped out from behind the bus. I hadn't noticed them at all. Sorry, Takumi. You ain't the only ones fighting against time here. Let us on the bus or the bus never leaves the school. Pick your poison. They've got us backed into a corner holding the bus hostage like that. Guess we have no choice but to take them with us. But that defeats the whole purpose. If everybody hunts in the same place, we'll all get more or less the same points. Nothing to do but leave it to fate now. We're just going to have to massacre every enemy that moves and pray that Nozomi gets most of the points. Damn it, why is this always happening to us? Every time it seemed like things were going our way, something would always come along and kick us back to square one. Takamaru, just so you know, our destination is an enemy base where we expect them to throw us a rather fiery, unwelcome party. Bring it on, I say. I'll wipe the floor with their asses and rack up more points than y'all can count. Wipe the floor with whatever you want, as long as it's not us. Let's call a truce until the base is destroyed. The conditions are simple. Friendly fire is strictly prohibited, and we'll help each other in battle so that no one from our side dies. We have a deal? Sounds fair to me. And we're all about fairness here, aren't we? And fighting is a recipe for disaster, especially in enemy territory. Fine. You got yourself a deal. Now make space for us already.
Hey!
That enemy base will never even know what hit them. Ima, Kako, get ready to kick some serious ass! Thus, we boarded the school bus and set out for the enemy base. We made our way to our destination with Tsubasa at the wheel. Not long after, we finally arrived. Oh my, it's bigger than I expected. All the better to fuck it up. Come on, Ima, Kako, let's beat the shit out of every last one of them. Hey, wait, it's too dangerous to just charge in like that. First, let's whittle down their forces as much as we can without being noticed. Then when they get spooked, we strike them all at once. Sounds like a pain in the ass. Listen, this is a stealth mission. Don't make any loud noises. If you really need to talk, lower your voice. Ava! Nozomi, lower your voice. Tsubasa quickly put a hand on an agitated Nozomi to quiet her. My, it's not every day I get to hear Nozomi scream. I just sensed Ava's presence. She's probably somewhere in the base. Ava can't be in this base. She should have gone back to her daughter. But this aura, it definitely belongs to Ava. I just know. What's she doing here? Don't tell me. They captured her? Stay calm, Lady Nozomi. Take slow, deep breaths. Again. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's the Lemez technique for labor pains. Was Nozomi right? Was Ava really at this base? No, wait. It didn't matter. Whether she was here or not wouldn't change what we had to do. Nozomi, forget about Ava for now and just focus on hunting down enemies to gain points. But... Press the pause button on your stubborn streak while we're here, Nozomi. You do understand the rest of us are risking our lives for you, right? Don't trample on our sincere desire to keep you alive. Nozomi lowered her head, visibly deflated at Yugamu's chiding. I felt for her, but she needed to hear those words. Right, let's do this. Let the contest begin. May the best hunter win. If it's gonna be similar to the last fucking invasion mission we did, not having Shoma is gonna suck ass. Because, like, I just used him to bait everyone away from the fucking bus. It's the final, what, 8? Who's not there? Is there only 8 people left? I guess so. Alright.
Leave it to me. Try and dodge this. I'm feeling weaker. I'm ready.
All good. Ha!
Literally fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, fucking, okay. So his air blade can go this far too. Okay.
Ha!
Let us begin. Hiya!
I can't wait.
Ready when you are. Ah! I'm good whenever. Out of the way!
Okay. Sure.
I'll do my best. Taking the shot.
Okay,
So
okay.
tired.
2 arms!
Say when.
Onward! You've left yourself open! Let us begin. Banzai! I've got you!
Let's get to the killing.
Hauling ass! Let's freaking go! I'll smoke 'em! It's up to you from here.
My turn. Yeah. Here goes. Out of the way, pest! Okay, okay. Try this on for size. Hardly a challenge. I'm good to go.
Ready when you are. Don't try to stop me.
Here we go.
I'm good whenever. Let's ride. Felt that one, didn't you?
Here goes. Out of the way, pest! I guess I'm up. What a nuisance! All too easy.
Leave it to me.
I can't wait. All good. Try this on for size. I'm good to go.
I do like his high
Let's do
mobility.
this.
Okay, is there a way to... No. No.
Onward.
Just get... Yeah, it does get there. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is this, a newbie map? These small fries ain't moving the needle on our scores at all.
Oh, Commander! Where are you? Won't you grace us with your presence?
Yoo-hoo, Commander! Don't be such an umbilical cord.
What?
Your mother was a tanuki and your father wears tacky eyeshadow.
What?
Sheesh, you don't have better insults than that?
Be careful what you wish for, ladies. I sense a powerful presence drawing closer.
Damned commander has finally decided to show their face, huh?
It's gonna be Ava. Nope.
I am the paragon of repulsion, Gwenzile. I'll be sure to make it agonizingly painful when I kill you. Go ahead, scramble for your ugly lives. You won't escape from me.
Okay.
Oh, great. This guy.
The bastard is flying around in the goddamn air! I'm gonna knock you off your smug perch, asshole!
How obnoxious. We won't be able to hit him if he's up there.
You fought him before, right, Takumi? How did you beat him last time?
It was fucking Kurara who's...
Last time, it was thanks to Karada.
Huh? Kurata?
Yeah. We attacked with surface-to-air artillery Kurada made. But we can't use that approach this time.
Then I'll do it. I'll do it in her place.
Okay.
Nozomi, are you sure you know how? I'll just be copying what I saw her do. But I'll try. I'll figure it out.
Okay, take it away. Everyone else, cover her!
Yeah. Make your fucking thing. Nozomi Kirifuji retreats. School bus is destroyed. I guess that means if she gets 0 health. Okay.
I guess I'm up.
Yeah. Methinks y'all have to get the no-nos.
Out of the way, pest! Hardly a challenge.
Leave it to me.
Now I can... do this.
Hiya!
All good.
Do this.
Ha! All too easy.
Nice.
My turn. Let's get to the killing. How
You
about
win.
this? Time for me to move. Stinks, doesn't it? You make a lovely corpse.
Here we go.
I'm taking the wheel.
Can we get all three of them? Yeah. Yeah, baby. That's what I like to see.
They're gonna hear this engine roar.
Give me that. Give me 3
You
turns.
can take it from here.
Here goes.
I can take it from here.
Say
Question
when.
is, that's the best way to do it.
There! Ready when you are.
Full throttle.
I'll do my best.
All good. Defense is up. Here goes. Pardon me.
I'll do my best. Ready? Aim. I'm feeling weaker.
Let's freaking go! Yeah! Full throttle!
2 arms! Yeah!
It's fine. You? Yeah, whatever. And then those guys? Sure. I think it was a good turn. Blink, blink, blink. Okay.
Onward!
Okay.
Hiya! Leave it to me. Flash!
I guess I'm up. What a nuisance! Hardly a challenge.
Just you?
I can't wait. Experiment time.
Sorry for the wait. It's all ready.
Nice. Pop.
Got it.
Beat Quenzel's ass.
This one's got killer stamina. I'll give him that.
No. If he had died from that blow just now, Nozomi's score would have gone through the roof.
He ain't got nothing on us on the ground. Ima, Kako, get him!
Oh, here come the Gooners. Alright, so how the fuck 70? I mean, I'm gonna fucking...
Say when.
So how many goobers does it take? Yeah, I'm going the bopping route.
One last strike!
Amazing.
Onward! Hiya! Let us begin. Flash! My apologies.
Leave it to me.
It's not in the range.
Hauling ass!
Locked and loaded.
Time for me to move.
Yeah, let's get this guy over there. And then...
Leave it to me. I've got your back.
I owe you one.
Whenever you're ready. I'll patch you up.
Thanks. Let's do this. Ha! Say when. Yeah! Ready when you are. Ha! Got it. I've got this. Take this! Here we go! Ha! All right, I've got this.
Onward!
All good. Out of the way, pest! All too easy.
I'm ready.
Let's give it to him!
Let's get to the killing. Stings, doesn't it? Time for me to move. I'll kill them all! I'm dead tired.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Yeah.
Leave it to me. Banzai! Let us begin. Yeah! I've got you!
Okay, okay. What a nuisance! All good. Out of the way, pest! Hardly a challenge.
Let's do this!
One last strike!
Take care of the rest.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Thank you.
I'm good to go. I'll help.
Thanks.
I guess you goobers, whatever. Who cares? Go fucking jump into the bus.
Hauling ass! Ha!
Okay.
2 arms! Nen! Leave it to me.
I'm prepped and ready.
Let us begin. Yeah! Leave it to me.
What's going on?
Wayne. Onward. Nen. Let us begin. Hiya! Leave it to me. You've left yourself open. Let us begin. Two arms.
For 1 damage off, come on.
I'll do my best.
Onward.
Just die.
Here we go.
I'm good to go.
Leave it to me. Flash!
This doesn't look good.
We really do not care.
Let us
Just
begin.
die, please.
You've left yourself open. Leave it to me. Hiya!
Get Yoshikadon. I should have made Nozomi get the finishing kill. I don't think it matters for. The pain, it hurts. Why? Why would you do something so cruel? This isn't how I want things to go either. I commit enough murders without love during my day job. Do you really think nothing of doing such horrific things? We would have had peace here if he hadn't come and attacked. We did attack you this time, but you guys were the attackers all the other times. What are you talking about? You were the ones who attacked us first. Huh? We're the ones who attacked first? One of them called us invaders before, too. What does it mean? Is he trying to say humanity did something to destroy Earth?
Hey!
Who gives a shit what the enemy thinks? We've got more important stuff to settle here. Like deciding who gets to kill this guy. Kill? You're going to kill me? No! Stop! I'm not ready to die! Crying and wailing, he tried to crawl away from us. Just roll over and give up, bastard. You're dying today whether you're ready or not. But by whom? Takamaru, can't we all just agree to let Nozomi deal the finishing blow this time? She's in last place and will be executed if she doesn't gain more points. The fuck up! Kako's not doing so well in the leaderboard either, so I say we let her have the kill. But if Nozomi hadn't blasted that commander out of the sky, we would have all been dead by now. It is only right that the MVP of the battle has the right to the most valuable part of the spoils. It's nice that all of you are being so concerned about Miss Kirifuji, but she's not even here, you know. Huh? At Ima's prompting, we looked around to find that Nozomi had indeed gone missing. Where could she have gone? Wait, I think I know. She went looking for Ava. I'll go find her. Don't you dare finish off that commander before I get back. Ran off at full speed as searching the base for Nozomi. Cool. Where are you, Nozomi? Ran around the base as fast as my legs could take me, trying to find her. Checked each and every area until I finally have found... Ava! Ava! Talk to me, Ava! I saw Nozomi trying to rouse a groggy-looking Ava in her arms. Ava was really here. Where am I? Thank goodness you're awake. Why am I here? I left your school and got captured on my way to the safe house. And then I wake up, and now Nozomi's here. Nozomi! That jolted Ava completely awake. She stared at her in astonishment. And Takumi as well. What are you two doing here? I should be asking you that. Why are you at an enemy outpost? Unfortunately, I was discovered and caught by soldiers. Since I was a traitor who could not even sacrifice her life for the cause, I was brought here and interrogated mercilessly. That's insane. How could they do that to you? We are in the middle of a war, and everyone's trying to get a leg up any way they can. But never mind me, what are you doing here? To find you, of course. Just being able to see you again has made my life worth living. Nozomi had clearly given up on her will to live. Non-stop killing had taken a toll on her. You came here to find me? By the way, Nozomi, there's an infirmary somewhere deep in this base. Could you be a dear and fetch me some bandages and painkillers from there? My whole body aches. Of course, I'll be right back. Nozomi dashed out in a panic. Once she was out of sight, Ava turned to me and looked me dead in the eye. Now tell me why you're really here. Okay. Told Ava the gist of how we ended up here. How Nozomi was in last place in Invader Hunt. How he came here to pull her rank up. How he defeated the Squad 4 commander, Quenzel. And how Nozomi threw away the chance to deal the finishing blow. Takamaru's team has probably killed Quenzel by now. They have no reason to wait after all. This means Nozomi's position in last place is set in stone. Then Nozomi will... She'll be executed at midnight tomorrow. No. Is there no way to stop the execution? None at all. The sponsor's way too strong. And not just that. We don't know how many bodies they have at their disposal. Yugamu seemed to have an idea how to defeat the sponsor permanently, but he still needed time to get that plan ready. I'm not going to just let Nozomi die! How can she continue to think of others even in the face of her own death? Sacrificing herself so that no one else has to get hurt. That's what love means to her. Her mother had demanded nothing but sacrifices from her. But despite all the sacrifices she made, Nozomi never received true love back from her mother. That poor girl. That poor, poor baby. Now she has to die because of her kind heart. Where's the fairness in that? Ava punched the ground again and again to vent her anger and frustration. It wasn't acceptable by any means. Neither the unjust death Nozomi was about to face, nor the adults who raised Nozomi to embrace that way of life. With tears in her eyes and breathing heavily, Ava tilted her head to look at the sky, almost as if she was praying to the heavens. While still in that position, her expression suddenly grew solemn, and then... she thrust her fingers into her own two eyes. What are you doing, Ava? Stop it, you'll blind yourself! Oh. My cries fell on deaf ears. Ava's fingers dug even deeper into her eye sockets. Until finally... she pulled her fingers out, along with something that looked like 2 small chips. Did I scare you? The best place to hide something is just beneath your eyeballs. No one would think to look there when doing a body search. What are these chips? I entrust them to you. Decipher the red one once you return to school. Give the blue one to the one whom it is due. Who would that be? Next up. This time, Ava plunged her fingers into her mouth, reached deep into her throat, and pulled out. What's this now, a bead? This is a remote detonator. Press it to blow up the bomb. Inside my body. Huh? As I mentioned before, there's a bomb in my body, and the detonator is hidden in the little finger of my left hand. But I wouldn't be able to use that detonator if my hands and feet were restrained, right? So they hid another detonator in my stomach. She pushed the bead-sized switch into my hand and made me hold it. When Nozomi gets back, make her press the button, firmly and tightly. I'll minimize the explosion using my powers so that you won't be hurt by the blast. What, huh? I muttered incoherently, unable to understand what she was trying to tell me to do. If the bomb in her body went off, Ava would... But you'll die. Yes, I'm asking you to kill me. I'm one of the targets in this invader hunt, right? Killing me would surely move Nozomi out of last place. I might save her, yes, but what's the point if you end up dying? You'll never see Commune again if you're dead. I do so dearly wish I could see her again and hold her while we fell asleep just like we used to. But this is my unavoidable fate. How could I call myself a mother if I just sat back and watched my daughter die? It goes against my very being. I refuse to lose this warm and comfortable glow in my heart. Ava was smiling brightly as she said those words. I am Ava, the paragon of nature and champion of the masses. But this title has been too heavy for me to carry, for I've never been the military sort.
I am Ava, mother of 2 girls. Now that's a title that sits right with me. To earn my title as mother, there is something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love and the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
Ava. Just then. Sorry I took so long. Nozomi came back with an armful of bandages and medicine balls. Sorry, which one of these are painkillers? I couldn't read the label, so I brought everything. Ava glanced at me and gave me a small nod, trying to signal to me with her eyes to do it now. Nozomi would gain a ton of points if she killed Ava. Was this really the best choice? Would Nozomi ever be able to handle killing with her own hands someone she considered a mother figure? Was it even morally right for us to kill Ava, who has become our ally at this point? I decided I would. No offense, but I'm not that torn over it. See you in another timeline, Ava. Nozomi, blow your mom up. Boom! Nozomi. What? I grabbed Nozomi's hand and pushed the detonator into her
I
palm.
love you, Nozomi. Try to get along with Commune.
Then I folded Nozomi's fingers closed, crushing the detonator in her hand, and then... Huh? Everything was enveloped in a dazzling light. I heard a sound like a water balloon popping. After the light came utter darkness. Blinded by the powerful light, I was unable to see. Time passed, and gradually my vision returned. I opened my eyes, but there was no trace of Ava to be found. What just happened? Is there some issue with the lighting? Is everyone okay? Wait, where's Ava? Nozomi didn't seem to understand what had happened yet. Her eyes darted around the room in search of Ava. She's hurt. She shouldn't be moving around. Nozomi eagerly looked around for Ava, concerned about her injured mother, without ever realizing that she had become the pool of blood on the ground.
Where did you go, Ava?
Jeez, we drove the bus all through the night until we'd returned to school. Nobody spoke a word while we drove. Everyone was probably worried about after seeing Nozomi faint upon learning of Ava's death. We gently laid the unconscious Nozomi down in her bed. And just as we were about to head to the leisure lounge to check the leaderboard.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
An invader attack? Give us a break already. Of course they'd attack us now. We left the school undefended. So they dispatched an army to storm our empty castle. That was quick. We need to get to the war room. We rushed out of Nozomi's room.
Yeah!
When we got to the war room, Takamaru awkwardly averted his eyes. Well, it makes sense that he wasn't keen on working together, given that we hadn't been getting along. I love how tense this is. It's getting me so excited. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot you were here. Completely, totally forgot about your existence. Everyone's been at each other's throats lately. Won't be long until everyone starts killing one another. Don't say stuff like that. Nobody's in the mood for your jokes right now. Kill each other! Kill each other! We don't have time to argue. Special Defense Unit, roll out. The army's really just been chilling, huh? What was with the fucking whole plot line about how she wouldn't be able to control herself, but she's lived just fine without Hideko? I don't know. Holy shit. That's not good. Those are some beefy boys. 2 on each side. Darumi and Tsubasa, really? Why the fuck do I need to be with Kyoshika? Alright. Okay.
Say when.
I need to... Huh.
2 arms!
This is not lined up well. So let's look at... I mean,
Let's get to the killing.
you'll be able to do... Guess this.
Time for me to move.
Do this.
Stinks, doesn't it?
Let's do it to it!
Okay.
Leave it to me.
You do this.
Let's roll. Let's keep it up. Okay, okay. Fine. Leave me alone.
Dude, we're gonna get fucked.
I'll do my best. Try and dodge this. So
I guess I'm up.
tired.
I'll blow you away.
Okay. Just these goobers. Over here. I can definitely
Let's do this!
get something going with Takamaru, right? And then I can kill... yeah. Alright, let's go for it.
Eat my dust! That's what you get!
I can't wait. Does this do it for you? Time for me to move. Experiment time. I can't wait.
Okay. Okay.
Here we go! Take that! Okay, okay!
This is tough shit.
Here we go. Ah!
Let's just see what happens.
Yeah. I'm stuck.
Ow! Uh-oh.
Oh, darn, he's dead. Well, shit. It's not good. It's really bad, actually. Okay. What the fuck are we gonna do?
Let's do this. That's it. Let's go. Ha! Got it. Good to go. Here we go. Here. Say when.
No,
I've got this. Ah!
whatever.
All right.
Onward! Banzai!
Okay. That's dealt with.
I'll do my best. How's this? You'll have to take it from here.
It's fine.
Locked and loaded. Let's ride. Felt that one, didn't you?
Oh, you're stunned, you're stunned. Huh. That's not good. Then we gotta do something about that.
Okay, okay. Here goes. Ha! Okay, okay. Out of the way, pest. All too easy.
Good to go. I've got this. Time to use it. Ready when you are. Say when. Not gonna cut it. My turn. Yeah! I've got this. There! Got it! Here we go. That's it.
Aim, you, whatever.
Let us begin. Hiya! 2 arms! Let us begin. I'll protect you. Leave it to me. Banzai!
Okay. Yeah, hop in. You can whack.
Ow!
Oh. I wanted you to whack Kako. Alright. Well, you gotta get over there.
Let us begin. Two arms! On guard. Leave it to me. Onward. Flash! Let us begin. Leave it to me. Nen Nen! Two arm! Onward. This is my true power!
Okay. That was a little rough.
Back to the killing game!
Yay! Darby, welcome back.
That's one problem dealt with.
The commander should show up any moment now.
But we won't get points if we defeat her on school grounds, right?
Boring.
Stop running your mouths and focus. Here they come.
Who the fuck is that? Who are you? Have I seen this one before? Am I crazy? Okay. Orb. That's flight. That's good.
Leave it to me. Yeah! Two arms! Nen Nen! Onward!
Ready when you are.
Excuse me, controller? Ah!
Yeah! Let's go. Ha! All right.
Oh, good.
I'll do my best. Let's do it.
I don't really
to
need
it.
Darmy right now.
Ready when you are.
I mean, if I use it, then maybe I do need Darmy. Let's do this.
They're gonna hear this engine roar. You can take it from here. It's game time. Let's go. Stabby, stab, stab! Fine. Go away! Here we go! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Piece of cake! Okay, okay! Get away from me! It's killing game time!
Did I get them both on there? Doesn't look like I can. that ugly fucker just have to live.
Dead!
Okay. But we cleared this side.
Boring.
Let's get to the killing. How about this? Such a beautiful death.
Let's freaking go! Yeah! Full throttle! Ha! Knocked it out of the park!
Okay. You're gonna be slow. I'm not that worried about that. We have to deal with this side now.
I'm ready.
I mean, we can just kill you. Or we could have him come over here and kill the both of you.
Ready?
I don't hate
Aim.
that.
I'm feeling weaker.
I guess I'm up. Ha! Okay, okay. Out of the way, pest. All good.
Hmm. I think it's good.
This one will blow you away.
Nice.
Oh, I can't move anymore.
Those two, whatever. We'll deal with that. I mean, it's this side I'm worried about.
Say when.
Time for me to move.
Just get
Does this do it for you?
Okay. Ow, 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 ow,
My
ow.
body! Uh-oh.
Okay. My body! You're just gonna have to cope.
I'm ready. Taking the shot. Ugh. I'll do my best. I'll try and block it. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Ready? Aim. I can't
Fine.
move.
2 arms! You've left yourself open! Onward! Banzai! I've 2 arms! You've left yourself open! Let us begin. Yeah! My apologies.
Here we go. Ha! Ready when you are. Take this! Got it!
Okay.
I can't wait. How about this? Let's get to the killing. I'll kill them all! Kill the rest for me.
Not so smug anymore. I quit.
Oh. Bye, Darmy. Okay, you're dead. Okay, 7 AP. It's really nice. Made a bunch of goobers.
Say when. That's it. All right, I've got this.
Leave it to me. Banzai! 2 arms! You've left yourself open! I've got you!
Let's go. Here.
Okay, done here. That guy. Ema's vibing.
Let us begin. Onward!
I've got this. Keep your guard up. Here we go.
I guess Tsubasa can just
Locked and loaded.
about.
Let's ride.
Pop, pop, pop. Bang.
Felt that one, didn't you?
Fine. And now
Let's do this.
get them to Coon.
That's it. Say when. Yeah.
Let us begin.
Okay.
Banzai!
Now we just start chipping at this fucker. These two.
Here we go. Ha! Say when. That's it. Good to go. Ha!
Yeah, well, just go right there. That's fine. I think I give a shit. We just have to get people over there now.
I guess I'm up. Here goes.
My turn. There.
2 arms! Flash! Leave it to me. You've left yourself open! 2 arms! This is my true power! I'm burnt out!
I guess I'm up. Here goes. I'll leave them a little something. I guess I'm up. Here goes. This one will blow you away! The rest is in your hands!
Let's go. That's it. My turn. Yeah.
Not so smug anymore.
Ready when you are. Here. Got my turn. Yeah. All right. Say when. Ha! Let's go. Yeah.
It can't be over already.
Guess who's back?
I'm so glad you're back, Darmy.
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
With those final words, something strange happened to Zenta's body. It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing in a plume of smoke.
Can't say I expected she would self-destruct.
I felt dizzy as I recalled what Ava did to herself last night. Seems like the commanders would rather die than be held prisoner.
Man, now we can't get her cryptoglobin. What a waste! But who cares? I'm already crazy strong!
The army's cackling signaled the end of the battle. We all detransformed. S. Cool. We rushed to the leisure lunch to check our rankings. It should be okay. Nozomi should no longer be at the bottom now. She gained a ton of points for Ava's death yesterday. She can't be in last place. Right? Feeling a mix of hope and unease rolling in my chest, I looked up at the leaderboard. I was in for a surprise. Kyoshika. No, 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 no. I'd rather have killed fucking Nozomi. No, don't do this. Nozomi had risen from the bottom of the ranks, but in her place...
Why is Kyoshika in last place?
I had a feeling this might happen. What? How did you know that? What happened? Why did the rankings change so much? Last night, Ima, Keko, and Takamaru finished off the Squad 4 commander. We let our guard down and they took our kills, so... So they got a ton of points? Takamaru's team had the points from the Squad 4 commander, and Nozomi and I had the points from Ava. This lowered Tsubasa, Yugamu, and Kiyoshika's rankings, putting Kiyoshika dead last. The second round ends today. If Kiyoshika doesn't get out of last place by midnight, she's going to be executed. Where is she? We need to tell her. Kiyoshika is tending to Nozomi. She didn't seem remotely concerned about our ranking. She's more worried about Nozomi. Why are the girls from second to last Defense Academy so kind? Why do they have to be so selfless? She's going to die. We quickly called Kiyoshika to my room for an emergency meeting. We needed to discuss how to gain points before the day was over to get Kiyoshika out of last place. Do we have any idea where we could find another enemy base? No. The outpost we went to yesterday is the only one I know. Are there any places where it seems likely we would find a commander? A place that seems like it could be their habitat or something? I have no idea. The commanders should all be gone as of this morning. There aren't any left as far as I know. Without any commanders, how in the world can we score a lot of points? What do we do? What do we do? There's gotta be a way to save Kiyoshika.
It's okay, Sir Takumi.
Oh. Kiyoshika squeezed my hands. You saved Lady Nozomi in a show of heroism. I'm fine so long as she survives. Fine. No way. This whole thing is pointless if you die. Moko told me. Told me I had to take care of you guys. I can't break my promise. But if I move up in the ranking, someone else in our alliance might end up dead instead. Am I mistaken? She was right. Most of the alliance was already at the bottom of the rankings. Lifting Kiyoshika out of last place would likely condemn another of our allies to death instead.
My desire to live is not so strong that I would sacrifice a comrade. The way of the samurai is a path that leads to death. I will die honorably.
No, can't we do something? I don't want you to die, Kiyoshika. My life will scatter like petals in the wind this eve, but I will not die in vain. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm taking some of those cursed sponsors down with me. Seems like Kiyoshika was ready to die. She pulled her trusty Holy Jumanji sword from its sheath and spoke to it with a serene expression. Holy Jumanji sword, tonight we fight gloriously on our way to hell.
No. Stop fighting and die quietly.
Yugamu suddenly blurted out something no one saw coming. Yugamu, what was that? I said she should die quietly. It's just more convenient that way. The blood rushed to my face. How could he say that to a friend who was about to die?
Huh?
Yugamu, do you have any idea what you're saying?
Huh.
Wait, Sir Takumi! I was about to grab Yugamu when Kiyoshika stopped me. Sir Yugamu may be a perverted assassin, but he's not heartless.
Huh.
I'm sure he said what he said for a reason. Is that right? Confronted by Kiyoshika, Yugamu awkwardly averted his eyes and sighed. Kiyoshika, you've always wanted to know how to kill the sponsor, haven't you? Right, because I myself can't even imagine how it's possible. I'd appreciate it if you could tell me before my journey downriver Styx. I'll be able to die in peace if I know they can be killed. About that, well, Yugamu's voice trembled.
We need to use the life of the person in last place.
Yep. A new day began as the clock struck midnight, which meant Hunters of the Special Defense Unit, gather in the schoolyard immediately. The closing ceremony for the second round is upon us. We were called to the schoolyard by the announcement. There, we were all forced to watch Kiyoshika's execution. Kiyoshika, I'm sorry. Bleh. I ain't saying sorry. I ain't gonna say sorry. I said I'd kill anybody if it keeps my people alive. I'm so sorry, Kiyoshika. Make a grave for you. It's the least we can do. Just like nectar. Kiyoshika Magadori's cryptoglobin was rather delicious. It went down smooth. It gave Kurara Osazuki's a run for its money. Thanks to her contribution, I've gotten stronger still. Light coursed along the sponsors' bodies, the magnitude of their presences growing instantly. They'd grown all the more powerful. This round was quite the thrill. It was particularly entertaining watching you all race to throw each other to the wolves. You were so ugly when you were fighting over the commander at that enemy base. The sponsor gave a hearty belly laugh, amused to see us at odds with each other. I will grant you some respite as your reward for surviving the second round. Once you're recharged, you'll be in fine shape for the third round. No, there won't be a third round. Yugamu had chosen that moment to speak up. I couldn't hear you. Can you say that again, Yugamu Omokage? Are you deaf? Then let me repeat myself. I said that your game is done here and now. Oh? And why is that? Why? Because you're going to die, obviously. The very next moment. The sponsor suddenly began to twist and writhe in agony. Are they in pain or something? They're holding their stomachs. Was it something they ate? Something they ate? I couldn't have described it better myself, honestly. What have you done to me? Oh? I haven't done anything. The one to blame here is our dear Kiyoshika, no? The secret to their sponsor's strength is their inscrutability. We know nothing of what they look like or their biology. When everything is unknown, it becomes impossible to uncover any weakness. It's been a month since they showed up, and we still don't even have so much as a clue as to who they really are. The only thing we knew was their suit's weak point, but that's meaningless when there's so many of them. They keep their cards close to their chest. That's what makes them so strong. But they willingly gave up their invincible position due to their own greed. Whenever you, all of you, execute one of our friends, you absorb their cryptoglobin to grow stronger. When the bees absorb the blood, It's immediately distributed throughout all your bodies. All of you grow stronger simultaneously.
Oh.
I realized that after seeing Shoma's execution. That very instant, you gave up your greatest advantage. Chaos is mighty because it is incomprehensible. But the moment you revealed your true nature, you threw that all away. You grow stronger by absorbing cryptoglobin. Once that was clear, then...
Huh?
Aha! It's like the legend of Yamato no Orochi. Yamato no Orochi? In short, we poison their food. Doesn't matter how many bodies they have. If all of them eat the same thing, they can all be poisoned at once. The cryptoglobin they absorb courses through their bodies, so I simply need to develop a poison that acts on cryptoglobin. Sure, that might work, but in order to poison them, I have to load up Kiyoshika's blood with the deadly poison in advance. No! That's why I warned everyone to stay out of last place. It's not my style to use a friend as poison bait, but... No way, I can't accept this. Kiyoshika's gonna suffer if she's injected with poison. Yugamu, how could you? Sir Yugamu, you're incredible! To think that I could eliminate all of these blackguards at once! I'll be the mightiest hero that ever roamed the lands. Do it, Sir Yugamu. Load me up with whatever poison you've got. Are you sure? Might really hurt. What a horrible way to die. Upon hearing this, Kiyoshika grinned.
If it will save my friends, then it's all I could ever ask for.
The poison seemed to be working. The sponsors fell to the ground one after the other. They dropped like flies, until just one was left. Looks like you're the last. Will this invader hunt be over the moment you're dead? My bees, what are you doing? He's attacked me. This is a flagrant violation of the rules. Punish him! Sponsor called out to the bees hovering above us, however. Why aren't they coming? Because I haven't violated any rules. What? It's true that I had Kiyoshika consume poison, but you were the one who made the choice to absorb her blood. You can't punish me for your willful negligence. Your bees appear to be sticklers about your rules. The only uncertain element of our plan was how the bees would react. It looks like we had nothing to worry about. Sponsor, you were defeated by Kiyoshika's sincere wish to keep us all safe. Your killing game ends today. The sponsor's voice grew strained and they let out an evil laugh. Splendid! Truly splendid, my SDU hunters! Such excellent hunters you are to have defeated me so handily! It seems I have lost. There's no way for me to turn the tables. So it's over? The killing game? Don't be so hasty, sister dearest. Recovering from something like this would be very much in step with the rest of the tricks they've pulled. You're jumping at shadows, Sakumo twins. My life is most certainly going to end here. I have but a few seconds left in this final body of mine. Haha. So this is death. My sight is blurring. Then it's really all over? That's right. We'll be free from the cell once they're dead. The killing game is over.
No. The invader hunt continues, even if I die.
I wasn't prepared for the words coming out of their mouth. What? How? How could the game go on if they were dead? You were just a bit too late to kill me. My will has already been passed on to my successor. Successor?
Far more wicked than I, and unbelievably shrewd. Once they're done preparing for round 3, the game shall resume. I can so clearly picture all of you dying, writhing in utter agony.
What the hell is going on? I drew in closer to question the sponsor further. And just then... Everyone, get down! The sponsor's body released a blinding flash of light. Next time I opened my eyes, there was no sign of any of the sponsors. Ema! Kako! You two alright? We're fine. If you can call this fine, it is. Seems like we died once. Yes, it appears the sponsors blew themselves up, and we got caught in the blast. So, everyone was blown up and brought back with the Revive-O-Matic then? Something that appeared to be the singed remains of the sponsor's suit scattered across the schoolyard. They really must have blown themselves up. There were no bees overhead either. Maybe they got caught in the blast too. I could only hope so. But why would they do that? Even if they wanted to take us out with them, the Revive-O-Matic just brings us right back. Perhaps they wanted to destroy their body to hide their true identity. Oh, for the love of murder. It's all but impossible to figure out who they really were, now that they've blown themselves to smithereens. So, who were they anyway? Why were they trying to manipulate us through a killing game? What was their end goal? There was no doubt some solid purpose behind everything, but now it was entirely unclear. You're using past tense, but are you sure the game is over? They mentioned something about a successor. Takumi, you ain't bullshitting us again, are you? Suddenly, Takamaru went to grab me. He's got some nerve accusing me when his team was completely useless in helping us take down the sponsor. I just kept a lid on my anger. I couldn't engage in this kind of behavior with Kiyoshika's body right there. After we all calmed down, we made a grave and buried Kiyoshika's body.
Thank you, Kiyoshika. Thank you for everything.
What? Alright, just give me a sec. God forbid I fucking edit a video. I'd rather just act like this is a stream. Okay, thanks, Kiyoshika. We prayed until morning that the heroine who sacrificed her body to save our lives would find happiness in her next life. Oh. Man. How much longer is this shit gonna go, man? Well, I guess we stop here for tonight. Thanks for watching. Rip my darling angel. I'll miss her. I'll go back in time. I'll save her. I promise. Alright, thanks for watching now. See you in the next part. Yeah.